Hey guys, I got a couple of Walbro LME carburetors here. This one is off of an MF12 garden tractor, and this one is off an MF10, although they're exactly the same. This one here has a few issues, one of them being this is supposed to be a drain, but it's just got a screw through it and a little piece of rubber, which isn't exactly correct. Which isn't a huge issue, but it doesn't run right on the tractor. So I cleaned it last year. I never put a carb kit in there, nothing that didn't have one. But I took it all apart and cleaned it, and then it still didn't run right at all. It ran worse, actually. Come to find out that inside here there is a main jet. I'm sure I took out of the other carburetor. It looks like this. And the problem is that this here is put in inside there, and then I guess they drill it. They cross drill it. Like they put the hole in it or whatever. So once you take it out, you can never put it back in exactly right. So the old service kits, the old carb kits, had a modified one of these with a slot cut in it. Kind of, it's hard to show it one hand, but around, like the threads were removed or whatever in the center. Of course, that's not included anymore in any of the new carb kits. It's no longer available separately either. I wanted to take this one apart now. This is a year later, or 8 months or whatever, and see that it was the same. I'm not sure. It was out for sure, but I don't remember. So if it is exactly the same as that one, that was the problem before. And if it is the service one, then obviously I got some other issues somewhere. But I did find a source for the service one. It's about $30 US. The other problem with these carburetors is, and I'll show you, this here, get the choke out of the way. This here is your throttle on the carburetor, throttle plate or throttle shaft, and it's hard to show, but it's got a lot of, there we go, you can see it there, side to side play. And this one here is the same way. I've tried it with that shaft and that one. So obviously that's letting air in, and that won't let it idle. So I've also found a source from the same spot as has this jet for bushing or bushings. I'm not sure. It might have the bottom one too. And a new shaft. So I think the whole thing said and done is $75 US plus shipping. I think it was 83 or something like that, which comes out to 107 Canadian. So I'm going to order that. I'm going to order a carb kit for it. Hopefully we can rebuild it for around 150 bucks or something like that, which is about half the price of a new replacement carb, which is supposed to work too. I thought about that. I was going to order one of those, but if we can save a few bucks going this route, I'll do that. I don't have any intentions on fixing that 12, so I only have to do it once. Yeah, we'll pull this carburetor apart and we'll have a look at that main jet, and we'll catch up with you there. Alright, so here's the jet out of the nicer looking carb, and you can see it's exactly the same. So neither one of them were service jets. This one here is quite a bit cleaner. You can actually see the hole in this one. That's the culprit, I guess. It's that one. Let me know. There we go. So I guess that's the one that's needs to be lined up. But anyway, that's where we're at. I will just stick this back on the shelf, and we'll wait till we get the parts for it. And we can put one carburetor together using the parts from this one and that one, whatever is better, and whatever comes in the carb kit too. I'm going to look, well, there's nothing wrong with the float ball per se, but I'm going to look to see if I can find the correct thing for that. This here is the needle for the adjustable main jet. Most of the stuff looks good, but the curb kit will come with that anyway. So, anyway guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and look for a future video, hopefully before too long, of finishing up this carburetor. Thanks guys.